first cut on this record has been cross-format focused for airplay success.
Oh, yeah!
Net Support Radio, powered by Anderton Tiger, the official broadcaster of BET 2023.
It is the best station.
They have a variety of music.
It's a wide variety.
You're listening to Russell Prue.
Good to have you company, folks. It's 13 minutes past 3. We are utterly and totally live across the planet, and as if by magic, a major contributor, a major disruptor. This is Mr. Disruptive Pants himself. Nick Corston from Steamco is here. He's the guy with a rocket. What trouble is he? He's big trouble. Nick, how are you?
You keep out of my pants, Russell Prue. I've spent a week looking for you. I've been here 3 days. In the last hour, I find you in a corner. Fantastic.
Well, there's an app, mate. If you've not downloaded the app, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to find your way. What are you up to?
I'm wandering. I'm ploughing the floorboards, if you like, looking for inspiration, looking for ideas, looking for old connections, and it's been absolutely fantastic. We did a teach meet last night, a live stream teach meet from a cardboard oil rig outside the Bet Centre. I mean, beat that, Russ. Well, actually, you will. I'm not going to challenge you.
Well, I'd say we need another oil rig, like another hole in the head, don't we? Really, honestly, was really good. But I love your brilliant graphics and the way you do it, and just take young people to a different space, and I think that is magical. But you're also quite disruptive. You are challenging, and you like to put creativity at the front of everything you do.
Absolutely. I always have to remind people what I do, Russ. Actually, and that's very much to champion creativity, to inspire creativity. But as you know, we have to be doing something, so I like to ignite creativity with creativity days, workshops in schools. But what really struck me here actually was a couple of weeks ago, the new technology minister, actually, Michelle Donnellan, who was prior to that the culture minister, and prior to that was in the DfE of all places. She was in Bloomberg announcing for Treasury that the UK is going to be number one in AI and tech. I thought, great, let's have some faith, let's have some belief, brilliant, we'll stand with that, whatever. And then she said, but at the moment we have vacancies in the IT sector that represent a loss to UK GDP of how much do you think, Russell? How much do you think?
Billions. It's in the billions.
It's 150 billion
I'm not at all
pounds a year.
surprised. That does not shock me.
And I hate to say, I'm not going to get political on the show because I know you don't like that, but we've got a lovely little hashtag that one of your contributors earlier gave us, actually, long COVID. Because we've focused almost relentlessly on literacy and numeracy, which are obviously important, but at the expense of other skills that a lot of young people desperately need. Tech literacy in its broadest sense, as well as coding and those things. And there aren't many jobs that won't require tech literacy in the future. I see you've got a couple of laptops down there, Russell. It even got you in the end, didn't it?
Of course it did. They can't do virtual live broadcasting across the planet without those kind of literacies. But what worries me enormously is that other countries, other nations are doing it better than us. For example, Wales. You don't have to go too far. Whip across the bridge there, and they have adopted a new, completely creative curriculum. It's exciting. It's vibrant. They've put creativity at the start. The Arts Council are involved. Graham Donaldson's written a crackingly exciting new curriculum, and the schools are getting involved. They're not the richest of schools, but they're scraping money together to buy radio stations. I have 25 radio stations in Wales, and that has happened in the last 5 years because they're scrambling to get opportunities for creativity. It's quick, it's easy. You know how this kind of works for everyone. Everyone's got a face for radio. It just works, whatever. What are we doing here?
Well, how long have you got? Not very long for that one.
I love the way. Let's talk more about your rockets. I love the way you go to schools with explosves and you set rockets off in the playground. How's that going?
Well, I must admit, I don't like being put in a box called the Rocket Man box, so that's a banging tune. But no, for me, it's an engagement platform. It's a great way of inspiring kids, talking to them about aiming higher than high, what could be higher than a dynamite rocket, but it also gets the parents involved. And there's no happier moment in my working week when I let a dynamite rocket off and you've got the parents standing there, you've got carers, you've got the staff, you've got the children. And I always go up to, and they're all screaming and they just can't believe the buzz. And I always go up to the school leader and say, what do you think of that? And the really perfect answer is not, oh, the kids enjoyed it, because no, Sherlock, really, children are going to enjoy something like that. But the important thing for me is, did your colleagues enjoy it? Did it help? Did they get something from being off curriculum? Did your community enjoy it? Are those children going to talk about what they did at school with their families that evening? Because if we can build those bridges between school and home, I think we're making major inroads. And that's really what Steamco's always been about. It's been about connecting kids with their art and our communities with our schools. And I think there'll be a lot of benefits, because if communities start understanding what goes on in our schools, start understanding the work of leaders and teachers in schools, there's going to be a much greater empathy there, which I think is going to play to everybody's favour.
Amen. You're talking to the converted here. Now, folks want to connect with you, want to book you. They want you to bring a shed load of explosives. But I mean, you said people standing by, not to mention the health and safety officer, and of course, just on the environmental service. I love it. It's so exciting. It's this level of disruption we need. Where can folks connect with you,
It's
Nick?
just check us out on Steamco, hashtag RocketKids23, hashtag Our Creativity 23, and I've got a massive announcement for you, Russell Prue. Actually, I've just had a message this morning. Every year there's a festival in Brixton, in Brockwell Park, called the Brockwell Bounce. So they have a weekend festival for the public. Last year, Madness one weekend, and another weekend, another load of bands. And in the middle, the council insists that they run a community festival in the middle. We've just been only given the big top for the day.
Wow, amazing.
Big screen, 100 kilowatt PA, big sound system, light show, and I need to get people down there. So I think we'll have to work out a little creative competition.
Congratulations.
So
Well
thanks for your
done.
support, Russell.
Always a
It's been
pleasure.
a long time now, 8 years since Wellington College, I think.
It's not a bad history, is it? My goodness.
Thanks a lot.
Great to talk to you. You're an amazing man doing great work. Nick Corston, ladies and gentlemen from Steamco. What a dude and a half.